retrograde is still in effect. Yesterday we just had the Saturn, Saturn in Aries was yesterday. And now we're still in full retrograde effect confirmation. The energies are still shifting. Still, vibing at a different, level of frequencies. Moving on. So we just had a Saturn and Aries. So Saturn and Pluto can be significant. Moving on. So the first card we have is the hidden message. Look for messages that are not immediately apparent. Analyze communication for underlying meaning and subtype. Discovering hidden messages can provide valuable insight. Something about analyzing data, information, interactions, or communication. We have the legal puzzle. It says approach legal issues as a puzzle to be solved. Break down complex legal problems into manageable parts and piece together the solution. Methodically, patience and attention to detail are key. Something about paying attention to detail, analyzing the data, information, communication, and interaction. Last but least, we have is the legal wisdom. Seek wisdom in navigating legal complexities. Consult legal experts and educate yourself about relevant laws and regulations. Wisdom in legal matters will guide you through challenges. So something about taking on a challenge and using those, resources by analyzing, a lot of information or observing and taking in on that hidden message by providing and looking at, smaller details. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah, we have a neighborhood. Something surrounding a neighborhood. We have legal proceedings. Okay, so something is pending. Charges are pending. Legal matters. Authorities, court, judges, public defender, 333. Public defender, the jury, the judge, the clerk. Something about court. I'm about the hammer and the nail. Okay, I don't know how to hammer and the nail. Hammer and the gravel. Okay. So something is proceeding. And we have an accident. Oh my god. Is someone gonna make something look like an accident? Or cause an accident, or this could be someone that was in an accident. Something could be, pending, proceeding, something about neighbors. So something is hidden within a neighborhood. Something about solving the legal puzzle, or something about putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah, an affair. Something about a family. I don't know how a family affair, a love affair. someone could be reuniting with someone. Having an affair. You have death. So someone could be preceding a death or an ending or a transformation. Or this could be something about a death. Something that's going to be happening during court. I don't know about her cross examination. So someone could be cross examining someone. They're going to be hit with heavy, I don't know, legal issues or legal charges. Doing an affair or a trap. Okay, let's see what this is. Scorpio energy, that's death, that's transformation, rebirth, ending. Something about a desert or canvas. Something about out in the open. Out in the country. I don't know if I heard Arizona. Arizona could be significant. Or something about a dry climate. Or a dry area. Or a neighborhood. I'm gonna pick one more. I'm gonna see what this, you know. Yeah, this could be about a male. This could be for a male, a masculine. Or this is gonna happen to a male once they get processed. Or I say cross-examine. Yeah, cross-examine. I have male. This could be about a death of a male. Or this could be about a transformation or an ending of something that's surrounding a neighborhood, or an accident, or a death, or an affair. This could be about a couple. This could be a karmic lover, karmic couple, surrounding the death of a male. They were a part of something in the neighborhood. Yeah, oh my God. We have couple and court. So this couple could be in a court, something like in a deep end, deeply, something that's just very deep. And they could be involved in the death of a male or masculine, this couple. Something about hidden shadows, hidden forces, hidden aliens, hidden past on loved ones. So we have aliens. So these could be like hidden aliens. Okay. Then we have the justice card. Yeah, someone's gonna get the slap on the wrist because of their ego, because they feel trapped in something. Yeah, they could be running away. Okay, them and their partner. Like I said, we do have a couple, spouse in crime, lover in crime, partner in crime. But they didn't consider this. They wasn't expecting this or seeing the hidden motive of the real aliens, or the hidden aliens. Something about aliens. Aliens. Yeah, so that's justice. Something's gonna be fair, balance, scales, justice, handcuff. Yeah, something is proceeding in court, or something gonna happen during court, or someone's gonna really get the slap on the wrist because of their ego. Let's see what this, hidden intention is with this couple. Yeah, they are the main culprit. Something about your gift, or something that they want to give you something, and this could be about your gift within. Yeah, we have reconnection. This is someone that wants to reconnect. And this is someone that wants to, almost like trace back a case, or look back on a case, or study a case, or study information, analyze something, analyze someone, or information, or data. This is going to be happening in court. This is someone that tried to delay courts, or manipulate the courts, or manipulate documents. I don't know why I heard that. Or reconstruct, information. Or this is someone that thinks that life is a game, but it's not a game. Or this is someone that's playing this, sick game. Let's see what this accident is about. Okay, something about gaining perspective on something. A lot of insight or awareness. Yeah, this is someone that has negative intention. See, I knew they had ill will when I first saw this couple and them being in this deep cult, but they don't realize there are aliens nearby that can slap the wrist. The upright ones. Yeah, this individual, whoever they are, or this couple, they have ill intentions, and they don't actually care about your well-being. And they could be part of something that's, got them into some deep shit. And this is someone that wants to take a trip with you, so they can cause this ending for you, or this transformation. Yeah, and it says welcome. And this is someone that wants to feel like they can be a safe space for you, but in reality, no. They want to cause an ending. Why is that? So they can fake support you. When this is someone that wants to actually, support and elevate you, and they need to elevate themselves, says male. Someone could be supporting something. Hmm. Something about getting communications information. Yeah, this is someone that tried to sabotage you, or this couple, or this male. And yes, they have negative intentions, of course. That's why but they want to reconnect. To sabotage and to deliberately undermine your effort. Yeah. That is the trick. They have an intention and maybe plan on deceiving you. This is someone that you know that their plan is not going to work because you can see their motive, their tricks, their sabotaging ways. Meanwhile, you're just focused on your career, and here they come with this gaslighting energy, deliberately trying to manipulate your perception of reality so they can think that you are doubting your experience and you're not. They're gonna end up sabotaging and tricking themselves because you can see right through that trick. When this is someone that's taking their talents elsewhere, good. Because this is too much for you, it ain't for you. Yeah, and they're the ones that's in this deep shit. Meanwhile, they've been watched or surrounded. hmm See, they don't see what's hidden behind these real aliens that can see beyond on the side of something that's just foggy. And this couple is the main, couple. hmm Let's see. Let's see why they try to sabotage. It's maybe they don't want the truth to come out. Either way, it's gonna come out either way. This is someone that is envious of your career and the money that you make. So they have no life. Yeah. It says the person causing negativity in the air sign don't have to be in the air sign. They can have air placement in their charts. Okay, let's move on. It says they constantly convince people that they are this and that. And that's under, and this is why they want to reconnect. Okay, let's move on. So chocolate. We're not talking about today. So yeah, their energy could be very toxic. You know, and this is them thinking that you are. Okay, let's see what they're negative. Yeah, it says you cut them off and they're still watching. And this is why they're coming in hiding their true intentions, their motive, their tricks, and they don't actually care about your well-being. Why? If they know something is gonna return back, something is gonna backfire. Once they're on this, move, but it's once they try to make this move. Yeah, this trickster spirit. Yeah, it's a sudden loss of memory, and this is someone that wants you to lose your memory or take something from you, so things end up missing. Yeah, that's the trick. That's the motive. Trick came out twice, so they're planning to sabotage you or your career, so they can come in and deceive you, and then gaslight you. But then something's gonna be sent right back, returned right back, deliberately. Yeah. It says causing chaos and fight in your love connections. Why? Something surrounding a male or a couple. Like I said, something is being sent right back to this individual. Yeah. It's something about your career, something that you're doing freely. And not worrying about, the attacks overall. Let's see what this is. Yeah, the musician, yeah. Virgo, Gemini energy. We have number one. Like I said, so this is the magician. This is someone that's doing magic, or they think that their magic is working. Yeah, consciousness. Yeah, their consciousness is awakening or is going to. 1:25 p.m. could be significant. Or someone could be living consciously. Or someone guilty conscious is going to be awakened. Yeah, simplicity. Moving on. Yeah, we have justice. Again, justice. Something is fair, something can be balanced. Like I said, justice came out twice. And justice never lies when it comes out twice. So someone can have like double Libra in their chart. Or you could be a Libra. And you could have I don't know how Pluto in your chart. Let me see. Oh, justice came out twice. So something about something's gonna be fair, balance. Something about the scales of justice. Something about joining the hustle. So far we have I have February 5th could be significant. February 8th. May 8th could be significant. May 2nd. May 1st. Or 48 p.m. could be significant. And 1:25 p.m. could be significant. Yeah, something's going to be fair, balanced. That's twice. Something is going to be fair, balanced. And to someone that don't like, that justice card. They don't like when shit is balanced or rebalanced. But it's going to be balanced. Either way. Moving on. I don't know how someone could be winning a settlement or a lawsuit. Moving on. We have Save the Children. We have crooked officers. Okay. Or crooked individuals that are living consciously. Yeah, they could have hired a hit woman or a hitman. This person is very trifling. We have military man or woman. They could be in the military, or this is someone that you're dealing with. It says your wife is stalking you. This is someone's wife that is stalking you. Yeah, it says your hitman, hit woman fell in love. Yeah, like I said, this is someone that could have hired a quick. But they probably didn't realize that this is someone that is could be like an in the military. Yeah, this is someone that's phony. Or you know who this phony ass person is? Comic baby daddy. Whoever this individual hired, like I said, they hired crooks that are actually military force. Or that are part of a military. See? And like I said, they could be doing a lot of work on you, and like I said, the work is not working. Why? Because something can happen in divine timing. It could have happened in divine timing. Yeah, something could have happened on time, or timing, or perfect timing. Trust your gut. Something significant about a hotel worker, or a hotel, or motel. protection spells. Someone could be doing a lot of protection spells. We have Aries. It says you are meant to see angel numbers. Pisces. We have here, she is planning your energy. And to someone that you know that is planning your energy. They also playing my fucking throat chakra because they don't want me to speak. Confirmation, that's not gonna happen. Not today. Karmic baby mama. Didn't I just say this could be like a karmic couple or karmic lovers? They got caught in their own trap. It says your husband is stalking you, or this is someone stalking you, or you know who this is. It says your girlfriend is going through your phone, or this is someone that likes to go through your phone. Either way, we have imbalance. See, I knew something was off when I saw, 4 ambulance. I was like, they're not slick. That's why the death card came out. And that's why something is pending, something is, it's gonna, be taken to court. Or someone can be taken into court. Or someone can be facing court or facing a jury, facing a judge. Or something about these individuals. Confirmation, they could be crooked. Doing something underhandedly until the real justice come out. Until the upright justice come out and slap the wrist on that ass. Or these individuals could be working with crooks. Something significant about North Korea. Someone could be deployed to North Korea. I don't know why I heard North Korea, but let's move on. Yeah, these are fallen angel or something about ambulance, EMS, fire department. We have this person is a leech. And you know that this person is a leech, someone's cousin, or this could be someone's, cousin, whatever. Put yourself first. We have Taurus. We have brother. We have YouTube. Could be significant. Yeah, this person could be keep recording your convos, talking shit, because they have daddy issues. This could be an older. They're a woman beater. Someone could be a woman beater. Yeah, see, they're hiding who they really are. They're hiding what they really do behind the scenes. This could be a mother figure, father figure, whoever. Something about Twitter. Didn't I just say they're surrounded by agents of chaos? Like I said, these same individuals that hire these, crooks don't realize they've been watched by higher ups, higher authorities. That's watching their every move. Yeah, this could be a childhood friend. Maybe they wasn't expecting this. You are safe from this individual that tried to hire someone or use someone, but they don't realize they're surrounded by a lot of FBI agents. A lot of undercover FBI agents. And the joke is on them. All of that work that they have done, all of these individuals that they have hired, these are all undercover FBI agents working the field. Yeah, this could be a karmic demonic female. Yeah, they got trapped in their own setup. Not realizing you can't trick and hire authority who can see everything, who can analyze everything. Confirmation. Okay. Moving on. And they thought that this was going to stop you. They thought that they were going to trick and sabotage or block your career, no. That's when you stop fighting that energetically. Yeah, because the soulmate is a never ending. There are many soulmates in this lifetime. 49. And this could be about reconnecting with the soulmate or the soul tribe. Yeah, something about meditating. Or someone's going to meditate or find the answers within. Or they're going to meditate with the soulmate. Yeah, something about the guides, spirit guides. Number 7. 7:49, 7:40 p.m. could be significant. And this could be about connecting with the other side or the angels or the spirits. Something about earth, grounded energy. So this could be about money, resources. Yeah, this is about cleansing, spiritual cleansing, removing energy that no longer serve you. Yeah, this is, like I said, your gifts could be increasing, letting a flame within. 48. Moving on. Yeah, this could be about, your good fortune, good things coming, turning point, something to turn around. Yeah, blessing in the sky. Yeah, we have knocked up. Pregnancy, expecting, mothering. This could be about a new seed, planting new seeds, planting new beginnings. And this could be about a rebirth or transformation. And this could be someone that is knocked up. Moving on. Yeah, this is someone that's fed up, over it, not having it, frustrated. And this is someone that is over someone's, kinky ways. Okay, moving on. Let's see what this is. It says dream guidance. Dreams reveal deep, intuitive messages. Unlock their meanings. Something about the dreams. Yeah, it says wisdom of the heart. The heart's wisdom speaks through intuition. Listen closely. It says angelic whisper. Yeah, something about the angels or the other side. Connecting with your spirits, or your spirit sees everything. Or watching this individual, watching the motive, the trick, the sabotaging ways, and they're blocking that shit. And they're protecting you from it. They're keeping you safe from it, from this attack. Yeah, so the angels whisper through your intuition. Pay attention. Yeah, they're fed up too. The angels, the spirit guides, they're fed up too. Because you can see, or you have the journey within. Or you must follow, the journey within. It says your inner world holds the key. Begin your path by looking within. And this is someone that needs to search the answers within. And listen to that gut feeling. Moving on. Let's see what this is. We have deepening. It says a relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. Something, like I said, something about the deep end. Moving on. Open your eyes. If someone showed you who they are, believe them the first time. Do not ignore those red flags, those warnings, those messages, the gut feelings, their ill intentions, their tricks, their motive. To someone that is 20 steps ahead of their tricks or someone's plan or their motive. Something that's not all clocked up to be. Moving on, it says third party situation, or this could be three individuals. It says other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. Yeah, because they're trying to block something. And you must open your eyes. See through that illusion. It's an illusion. It's all an illusion. It says express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Moving on, we have commitment. This is about being committed to your path, to your success, to your hard work, and staying fully, committed to that path. It says commitment is the key to long-term success. Are you hesitating to make a decision? Commit fully to a path, and you'll see the results of your dedication. If someone is dedicated to doing something, and this is someone that tries to put a lock on your success, and the spirit is not letting that happen. And that's why you must open your eyes. Something significant about a hotel or a motel surrounding children. We do hotel. We do have. I say we do. We do have hotel worker, and we have save the children. So something about saving the children from crooks or unfit individuals, or unstable individuals, or unhappy individuals. It says open your eyes. If someone showed you who they are, believe them the first time. And that's just the beginning. Moving on. Okay. Yeah. This is someone that literally trying to block the third chakra. It's not going to happen. Matter of fact, people will literally try to block the third chakra, but they don't like the truth. Or they don't want to hear the truth. And that right there, they don't like that shit. That's how you know the third eye is awakening, seeing beyond. Yeah, then I just say the other side sees everything. The spirits, the angels, they are guiding you. And they're helping you in the shadows. Yeah, they are exposing someone's laziness, their obsession, their cruelty, or their stupidity. And you must open your eyes to it. Yeah, because they're a fucking clown. And something's gonna be returned back or some right back. Yeah, right on divine timing. It says wrong time, right time, wait. And something about counterclockwise. I don't know if I heard counterintelligence. Someone could be causing a lot of madness. Or this could be about a breakup or something that's breaking up. A union. Yeah, law. Law came out 3 times. So something about three officers. Okay, someone could have a CDL license. Or someone good at driving, large, huge trucks. We're talking about the CDL trucks. Yeah, so we have lawyer, judge, police. Then I just say the justice came out 3 times. Something about balancing the scales out with the law. To someone that's going to be held accountable for their action, for their crooked ways, for their stupidity, their cruelty, or their laziness. And the spirits is going to watch this individual, shine a light on this individual. Yeah, that's just why they're causing this madness. Or something significant about jellyfish or octopus. Yeah. Moving on. So while they're trying to, harm somebody, they didn't expect, their justice. They didn't expect justice to come out. Like I said, justice came out 3 times. So we had justice twice. Then we have law. So someone can be held accountable for their action. And on top of that, they're being surrounded by a lot of, higher authorities. So their plan is not going to work. Their plan is not going to go in full effect, Whoever they try to hire or use is not going to work. And those same individuals that they hire are undercover, either agents or informants, not known. They work with higher authorities or with higher information or higher ups. They're not playing. They're literally going to slap the wrist on somebody. If they go along with this plan, this motive, they're going to be trapped in their own setup. So while they're thinking that they're hiring an individual to take you out, they're actually hiring undercover agents. And they're the ones that's going to be investigated, taking them. So the joke is on them. They wasn't realizing, they didn't expect to be surrounded by a lot of undercover agents. Now, do you feel rested when asking your question? If so, the answer is yes. It can happen. If not, take a nap, come back to ask. Yeah, it says develop a pros and cons list. I'm thinking about making a list. I'm gonna say a long list about something. Moving on. Yeah, this is someone that claimed that they miss you. Time to tell. Moving on. Yeah, like I said, this is someone they miss you because they know they're gonna be faced with, legal issue, or they're being nice, or they're trying to have this, you know, trick or ill intention. They have become for a time. Justice is legal matters. The property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket. Yeah, they're going through it. And I'll tell you, justice never lies. It never lies. Yeah, at the right time, it's going to be exposed, or the truth is going to be exposed. Like I said, they can't fuck around with justice, even if they wanted to. Where's the other justice card? The ones that are upright. I ain't talking about the quicks, but let's move on. Where's the justice card? And like I said, these same individuals are so fucking stupid and clueless. They don't know who the fuck they're hiring. Where's the other justice card? Because everything I'm playing. Justice. Nigga matter justice. And again, the law. No, they're not playing with this individual. They've been surrounded by a lot. and justice again. They're not playing with this individual. The other side, the angels, are speaking through to you about who this is and what they're doing, what they try to do, but their plan is going to be exposed. I know it's a little messy, but yeah, this is the truth. It wouldn't come out like this. Justice, or times. Now you know that's some real shit, deep shit. Okay. If they can keep playing if they want to. When the real justice come out, when the real signs pop out, okay. They wasn't expecting that justice. They were just expecting, to take you out justice. Nope. Not happening. Spirit is not letting that happen. The other side is not letting that happen. They're seeing everything what this person is doing. And that's going to bring a lot of balance. Or they're going to end up in handcuffs. Moving forward. So, regardless of, who these quicks are, what they think they're getting away with or not. And this is someone that's bringing balance into their life, doing the right thing, or they're going to, or they're going to rethink their choices or their life choices, or else is not going to be beautiful. Either way, like I said, some people don't like, the justice card, but that brings balance, and some people will do anything to tip off that balance. And someone can have like heavy Libra in their chart. Like heavy Libra in their chart, like heavy Libra. They're all about, facts over, over emotion. The ones that are upright. We're talking about the upright ones. It says the real story doesn't live in the dashboard. Nope, it doesn't. But this is reality, though. But some people, when reality hits, it gets real. Some people are awakened to it, some are not. That as well. It wouldn't come out like this in many ways. So whoever these crooks are that's doing some undercover, underhandedly bullshit, they're gonna get caught as well. And this is someone that just wants to be seen. Like, we see you. We see you. It says laugh at revenge, like laugh at the shit. You literally have to laugh at it because this brings balance. Like literally. It brings balance. So they might as well just allow gestures to happen and let it be. Because it's gonna bring balance whether they like it or not. That's justice for that ass. Or someone's name could be justice. Okay. Moving on. And this is someone that is good at doing their job. Or, they are good in the field that they work in, and they're proud of it. The upright ones. The ones that have held integrity. The ones that actually do their jobs, the ones that don't fuck around. Yeah, we're not talking about the quits, but we're talking about the ones that are upright, and they're gonna hold these individuals accountable for their actions and their motives and their ill intent. So regardless of, who this is, they can't play around with the real, justice, the ones that are, doing what they're supposed to do or trained to do. I mean, the part of their life, the part of their, maybe contract, if that's a job. Like, it is what it is. So regardless of, who this couple is, or who I would say who this couple is, or who this miserable person is. Don't have to be a couple, but it could be, because they really have couple. So that tries to trap you, or keep you trapped, or keep you, stuck in some deep shit. No, or that they try to pull you into some deep shit. They're gonna get caught in their own demise, or something can be sent back or returned back to them, or in the couple. It says an elder. It could be an elder couple. It don't have to be. It could just be any couple. Moving on. So regardless of this energy, be aware. Keep your eyes open. If someone shows you who they are, believe in the first time. Do not ignore it. Trust your gut feelings. They don't like when this shit comes out. If someone could be working alone, doing something alone, like I said, this is someone that is ready, or they're going to be willing to bring justice to their life, fairness to their life, or to their path, or to their journey. Either way, don't let them tip off your balance, because they're fucking unbalanced. Keep their unbalanced ass away from your balanced life. And you will see the difference in how balanced you are, what it will become, either way. Moving on. Yeah, don't let them, stop you from moving forward, living life, and enjoying yourself regardless. That's what they want. They want to keep you trapped, stuck, like, nope. And once they see that you're not playing, once you show them better than telling them, yeah, that's when they back off. Because they know they're being watched, or they're being seen. Even if they try like one slick little move, caught. Moving forward, so that's what I have. This is what I see, because the cards never lie. Like, it's fucking cards. Like, most people think that this shit is bad. Like, no, you should see the shit that people do behind the scenes, in reality, in person. Let's talk about the real. I think this shit is evil. This shit can be bent. It's fucking cards. You can play with this shit. But no, in reality, when the truth comes out, it's gonna come out. Either way. It's fucking cards. What you gonna do with it? The real magicians, the evil ones, they're the ones that's doing some fucked up, underhanded shit behind the scenes that they try to keep hiding, and it's like, nah. That shit is gonna be exposed. That shit is gonna be seen. You know, it's one thing when you have the justice and you're doing the right thing, then continuously doing the same dumb shit. And like I said, some people who knows that they have common sense, they're gonna change their life around. I don't know what these other individuals are doing. Their confirmation, they're playing with their fucking life. They're playing with their fucking life, their own life. And honestly, I'm fed up too. But at the same time, the message just has to come out. Either way, whether they like it or not. They're not hiding shit. They know. They're being watched too by higher ups, and they're not gonna get away with it either. Like I said, they're gonna be held accountable for their actions. You know, the upright one's not gonna go for that. I know some people don't like it, but hey, it is what it is. Either you fall in line and get a slap in the wrist. It's not funny, but it's reality. You know, for some people. You know, some people really like it, and it's like, okay, stay there. You like it, stay there.
This tree thing right here.
Yeah.
Why?
And that's your problem if you don't wanna, balance your life. You know, it's all about blocking out distractions. That's all it is. And staying on your path, staying on your own journey, on your own 10 toes, regardless of an obstacle, a blockage, regardless. That's how you stay on your path, moving forward continuously. Yeah, someone could be an alchemist. You know, freeing yourself from spiritual, from the society norm, from the normals. I think about reconnecting the dots, or a triangle, because we have a triangle in the middle. Ain't that some shit? I'm gonna show you my triangle, but the way it has set, I'm gonna show you. And if I show you, you're gonna be surprised. But let's move on. Nope. Like I said, let's move forward. I'm not gonna get into that. And I'll tell you how I got it when I was cooking. It ended up happening. But let's move on. But it's real. But sometimes that's just a form of protection. Usually. So you can't tip off someone who's balanced. Who's forever gonna be balanced, you know? That's what they want. They want to tip off your balance so that you can fall off your path. Nope, not happening. Or that you can give up. Nope, you can't give up. You gotta keep going, you know, keep fighting for our well-being, our life. I don't know what the fuck these individuals got going on. In reality, this is all you need. Child, that's real balance. Moving on. They really trying to stop my throat chakra, you know? I'll just be looking like, no, not happening. Not happening. Moving on. That's how you know they don't want the truth to come out. Either way, it's gonna come out either way. Sometimes it's supposed to be embarrassing, but it's not. Like, yeah, confirmation is here. Rebirth, that ending. Now we have finished the caterpillar stage. I talked about different time zones. Someone could be in a different time zone. So far, I have North Korea could be significant. Arizona. I talked about a dry climate. Well, New York could be significant because I did have taxi cab, yellow cab. Someone that's in their ego a lot. Or something about heavy traffic. Or slowing down traffic. Someone needs some horrors. I wonder if I heard horrors. I be popping horrors like it's candy. More than ever. It's so good. It's so addictive. But, keeps my throat from, But let's move on. Now I see why. Now I see why I meditate, some like, horrors. It's like mint, like peppermint. Popping peppermint. Better than Skittles, but let's move on. You learn a lot when you're surrounded by some military folks. Mm-hmm. If that's what they were trying to do. It's different when they're trying to do something. You know, than someone who is, just so. Moving on. Something about a waterfall or a lake or someone could be hiking. Something about the shadows of the angels or a forest. No, we're not gonna get into this. Something about animal prints. Someone could be studying. I don't like an animal print. Someone could be making something, creating something. I don't know how to stitch and needle. I'm good at making clothes or designing clothes. Something about blocking distractions. Okay. I think. Let's move on. Something could have happened in spring. On Monday. Something significant about Monday. exposed on Monday. Within 4 years, something could have happened 4 years ago. Okay, confirmation. It happened on a rainy day. 4 years ago on a rainy day. If something's gonna happen on a rainy day on Monday. Okay, moving forward. So, regardless of this, whoever this is, don't let them, tip off your bound. And if they show you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't ignore the warnings. Trust your own gut feelings. Trust your own abilities. Trust in your own path and your own journey, because regardless of this clown, you're gonna get the last laugh. Now you're gonna get your fair share of justice while, you know, they're sitting in their own trap that they set for you or planned for you. Either way, the joke is on them. So, regardless of what they're doing, they're not stopping you. So, they're unstoppable. So, regardless, they might as well just surrender and find something innovative to do, because this shit is not working. The plan, the motive, the ill intent is not working. It never will. Because that's around it. I should say this one about a lot of aliens, but let's move on. Well, we're not going to get too much into the aliens, but let's move on. Because, mm-mm. Not for everybody, but it's for some people who know. The aliens are out there. Some people just are not aware of the aliens. Yeah. Yeah, don't let a closed door, stop you. Open another one. Patient, attention to detail is key. This one's so hard to block my thoughts happening. It's like, stop doing that. Like, why are you trying to block me from speaking the truth? Like, stop that shit. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Excuse me. It's not going to work at all. So that's one of the hardest, and it's not going to work. They might as well just let go and let it be. Regardless of this individual, whoever they are, like I said, if they show you who they are the first time, believe them. When they bring these cards back, that's why sometimes I just let it, sit. Then I just let it, play out for a couple of days. Just to see what their motives are. But not today, but not. So this should be draining sometimes. Putting it back in. And that's why sometimes I just let it sit for a couple of days. The spell is about to be broken, so one way or another. Or the spell has broken, or the truth is the curse breaker. And this is all about breaking the curse. Stopping it and refusing to repeat it. They're not stopping shit. They might as well just give it up. They can't stop the transformation. They can't stop justice. So they need to go find something innovative, creative to do. And maybe they would be happy. Maybe they wouldn't be missing you all the time. Maybe, they will live life happily if they choose to. Because, happiness is a choice. But some people, they don't want to give it that choice. They rather attack. And it's like, I need to get it together. Like emotionally, mentally. This journey has been a long ride. A long ride, but regardless, yeah, they don't see the bigger picture. They don't want to see the bigger picture. And they're not focused on the bigger picture, of course. Why? They're just too busy attacking and they're not even focused on this side. I know. There's some individuals that like to attack and say, no, you need to focus on what matters to us instead of causing chaos in someone's life. Then you be worried about saving their children from a generational curse. And breaking that curse. But some people, they don't want to do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This is so sad. Let's move on. It's not funny, but it's really not. But let's move on. It's real. Reality is real. And some people, they don't want to face it. Some people, they don't want to face it at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's move on. Regardless of, you know, these energy, sometimes you have to laugh it off. So, moving on. Okay. I'm gonna put the flowers back on now because I'm on YouTube. They be, yeah. Move on. Regardless of, the energy, keep your eyes open and aware, trust those gut feelings. Listen to that inner voice. You know, because we see them. The aliens see them too. But until then, keep your eyes open and aware.